Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to The Wealth. Gary Vaynerchuk is a builder of businesses, and he's good at it. All of it. Being a marketer, an entrepreneur, an investor. Wants to build lasting success? Gary V's your man. Let's quote 3 examples from Gary's life. Example number 1, Shoppers Discount Liquors, rebranded later to be Wine Library, one of the first e-commerce websites. He grew his family wine business from 3 million to 60 million in 5 years thanks to a new, at the time, little something called the internet. Example number 2, VaynerMedia, a social-first digital agency. 6 years after co-founding it, the agency already employed more than 500 people. Example number 3, Vayner RSE, a $25 million seed fund. As an angel investor and advisor to now successful tech startups, we're talking companies like Twitter, Tumblr, Medium, Birchbox, Uber, and Venmo. He co-founded the fund to continue his on-fire investing career. All of that, and he's still building. His personal brand has exploded in the last couple of years with the #AskGaryV show on YouTube and his book by the same name. He has written 3 New York Times best-selling books on business trends and social media marketing, and his keynote speeches on the same topics are widely popular. And as active and innovative he is on social media, it's not surprising that he has more than 1.9 million diehard Twitter followers. Today, we present you 5 most important tips by Gary V. But before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button down below to enter our monthly shoutout giveaway. Just comment down below saying I subscribed and we will enter you in the giveaway. Number 1, be patient. From the minute he discovered it, Gary V knew the internet was a powerful thing. So naturally, after rebranding the family biz, Gary decided to try out the next newest thing, YouTube, when no one really was. He started a vlog called Wine Library TV, recording daily episodes about, what else? Wine. And 1,000 episodes later, the show is at cult status and Gary V touted the new nickname, the Internet Wine Guy. All along, he just knew eventually his time and effort would pay off. Why does that matter? Because it shows that he sees the value of hard work and hustle, of patience and humility and long-term view, and that he looks at making money in the long term. And that, he says, is what leads to unlimited leverage. Number 2, become self-aware. Over the years, Vaynerchuk has become keenly aware of his strengths and weaknesses. He talks openly about his ego, and he has a lot of it. And at the same time, he'll express his genuine belief that his personal brand doesn't matter. He is a paradox, and he knows it. You have to know who you are. I know who I am, and I only play to my strengths, he says. The reason I'm good at what I do, the things, and I've got things. I'm a good communicator. I work hard. The one thing that does make me different that I know is I just understand what you're going to do before you do it. I know what you're thinking. Number 3, study. Gary V doesn't read books. He doesn't listen to podcasts, and he doesn't watch fellow YouTubers or TV, but he does study constantly. Like many innovators and forward thinkers, he is a noticer. I think one of the reasons so many other marketers and personalities watch me is because I'm not regurgitating something else and then it feels fresh, he says. And the way I do that is by only paying attention to my community and other human beings. When I go to the airport, it's like a petri dish. I just watch people and watch what they're doing. I'm an anthropologist. I'm watching humans. Number 4, do the work. People often call Gary V a social media guru or motivational speaker. He assures you he is neither. Instead, he's a worker, a hustler. His 18-hour workdays prove it. And if entrepreneurs can learn one thing from him, it's that your work ethic needs to be as massive as your dreams. Work is always the answer, meaning there's only 2 things, working harder and working smart, he says. 1 billion ideas are going to be thought through by people today that could be $100 million businesses in 6 years, but like 4 are actually going to execute them. Work, patience, it just does. Number 5, serve. I used to cry when I was 19 and 20 and tell my mom I didn't want to go into the family business. That was his first act of service. Now, if you watch his videos or read his blogs, you can see that he cares about serving his employees, sitting in meeting after meeting each week, giving people FaceTime, hugging them, telling them he loves and appreciates them. Not to mention, he gives so much of his content, hours and hours of it, away for free, because eventually he will sell and he knows it. So he will go for the ask, the right hook as he calls it, after jabs and jabs of value. After sitting down with him, it's evident that he genuinely wants to help other marketers and entrepreneurs succeed. And as famous as he is quickly becoming, how does he feel when people say they're the next Gary V? Flattered out of my mind, he says, "Oh my god, I've done so well, I've inspired people. I've created something that people respect enough. I will never get too big to think this isn't cool. That people want to hear me, that people want me on, that I can help you." This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you liked it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, watch the 2 videos popping up on your screens. With that, I'll see you in the next video.